Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Tainted Grail. I haven't been able to record or play anything for a few days now, so I'm glad to be finally getting back into this. Which of course means that I'm liable to make some kind of sloppy mistake if I don't pay full attention to what I'm doing. So, in this episode, I'd like to attempt to hang on. See? To carry out the plan I had last time, which was to start in the morning and head back down south. I saw the sky, it looked late, it looked like dusk was coming. So here we are. Oh, you know what I can bring up, actually? So the Tainted Grail tabletop role-playing game is by the same guys who did Shadows of Esteren, Studio Agate. Lovely French people. Actually, it utilises a lot of the same rules and is almost, a reskin of that game. But it's a good game, good system, so it works. What I was going to say is, a lot of modern role-playing games, the protocol system comes to mind for most, has the players collaboratively create the setting at the beginning of the game through answering a series of prompts. There'll be a number of questions and the players will take it in turns to answer questions about the setting, and as each answer gets locked in, it then helps define previous answers. And with a protocol system, you'll have something like 8 questions and you only have to answer 3 or 4 of them. Doesn't matter which ones you choose, right? You can do more if you want to, or less. And there's other games that do this as well, but the way the Tainted Grail game does it is multiple choice. And you answer every question, and then at the end of it, you... Wait. Okay, that's good. At the end of it, you tally up all the answers, and you see which of the multiple choice results comes up the most, and you're not voting on individual questions, you're voting on 3 different presets. And essentially, the players will get the majority of what they like, but with maybe a few things that are different. So you don't get wildly incompatible results. And that's an interesting way of doing it. That being said, of the 3 presets, I know which one I think I'd like to go for. Well, there's 2 of the 3. One doesn't appeal to me as much, but I suspect it'll appeal to a lot of the players I'd be likely to play with. Now, I shouldn't be going this way, should I? I should not, indeed. A very easy mistake to make. Now, this way? It certainly looks like it. Okay. But that's just going to the bear. I don't want to... Shrine. So we're going to have to really hug that camp. Okay. Perhaps we can hug the camp and avoid the bear. Entirely. Oh, hello. Oh, but if we do that... Dear bear, please pass on by. And then we will have to avoid the two dryads, who hopefully mean us no harm. Where's the second one? There's one. Ah, there's the other, behind her. Got it. Yeah, bleed you bastard. You know what? We have a skill to work on, so let's improve it. We shall then be overburdened. Trust me, at this point it's kind of going to happen. Right. It is what it is. If that weird stump's going to be there, we're going to have to chop it up with our axe. So, I think I've maxed out my one-handed weapon skill now, and I'm close to reaching the greatest level of heavy armor skill. That's okay. White. Looks like you there. Well, whoever it is, they can see me walk past. There's no way I can avoid that. And I probably have good reason to go there at some point in the future. For now, though, I'm heading south to search for more meteoric iron. And hello, I don't like that red monster indicator. That's probably the stump. No, it's a bear. You lot all have your backs turned to me. It won't last. Although it's lasting remarkably well. Oh, it's the bear. Tell you what, we may be overburdened, but we're certainly getting our decent share of loot. going to be a slow episode today. Lots of candles on that stump. Large spine, ridiculously large. Well, I wanted to encounter the giant blue four-dweller knight. But not in this region. In the next. I see you. More importantly, however, do I need to pass you to... I'm going to say no. I should be able to just walk on by. And bear kind of southwest soon. Just leave him there. It'll be fine. That looks like some kind of shrine. One I may not have heavily investigated just yet. And that looks like some kind of monster. Shrine of the Croakmore. I was going to say it looked like a Croakmore. Okay, what can we do here? Make an offering of animal parts. Get 20% critical damage. Great. One Croakmore horn. I believe we have those. I think they're moving. Now that fight does seem unavoidable.
Say your prayers.
Oh mate, you have no idea. There you go. It can't be that late already, surely.
Remain vigilant.
Oh, you are coming to fight me, okay. Don't mind if I use the tap.
I'll get you back tenfold.
Oh, fuck. Well, right, you. So I'm going to go pick this up because I can. Well, I'll have this one too. And this. Which is getting us quite a refill, but we do need more. In fact... we need so much more, it's very tempting to go after that knight. But I don't think we have time. Not if we're going to attempt some... So this is going to be interesting. We'll fight our way down through the mountains. Hopefully getting enough kills to refill the Wyrd meter. Oh yes, please come fight us. Oh no. Wait a minute. You have powerful magic. with that little pickup there, we may be full once again. I really hope so. It would be nice if maybe the orb would get a little glow around it, or the vines would get a little white highlight on them or something when it's full, just to make sure we know. But that looks full enough for now. That refilled suspiciously quickly, implying maybe I should make use of the power more often. However, I'm not used to it being quite so readily available. So it's going to take me some time to get a feel for it. I don't like the massive plastic weapon glow a la Morrowind on magic items. In fact, that was one of my favourite mods for Morrowind. One that just reduced the magic item glow significantly because it had hard edges and looked like they were wrapped in plastic. And it was just too bright and shiny. Detracted from the whole experience a bit. Morrowind was a great game. You know what? My favourite moment in Morrowind was when I was swimming in the rain and I ducked down below the water and I heard that they had recorded different versions of the sound effect of the raindrops landing on top of the water for when your head's under the water, so it sounds like you're under the water and you really can just hear. That was it. That was my favourite moment in that game. That level of attention to detail, just I loved it. I didn't expect it because it was a game, but I was really glad that they included it. I was like, I really love this. And that was it for me. That's the game-making moment. You know, not being able to jump over Imperial soldiers. If you were a Nord with secondary acrobatics or any other race with primary acrobatics at level 1, guard hurdling was fun. No, your feet wouldn't clear their head, but your crotch would. And if you were a Nord in a kilt, you probably traumatized them. Let's consume iron. Now we don't need much iron, and we got these creepy statues again as usual. Could go get some cobwebs, but I'll hold off as the focus of this mission tonight is not cobwebs, but rather, yeah, come on. Meteoric iron. For equipment upgrades, of course. And now the ball has definitely got to be full. 2 more, and then there's 1 more around the corner, isn't there? Okay. And here we are. The hour is late. I probably can't make it to her ladyships by nightfall. So the downside of trying to tackle the Four Dweller at night while over encumbered is that he has a charging attack and a grabbing attack, both of which I would like to avoid, as they could seriously mess me up. How far over are we? Very. Okay, fair enough. Lots of new stuff. And a new set of gear. The Fawn Sword is a massive sword that consumes 2% of maximum health per second, but increases lifesteal by 3%, so you need to be... Oh, you need to be dealing 100% of your... No, like 60-65% of your own health as damage output per second for this to remain viable. Yeah. That's, Okay, Arcanist Gauntlets, Light, Mana Shield, and... Oh, okay, yeah. Mana Shield. So all Mana Shield and Mana Regeneration. Okay. And needs 14 Spirituality, which we won't be seeing anytime soon. What we will probably be seeing anytime soon is a giant blue four-armed monster that wants to kill us in the night time. Especially... Wait, is there a bed in the Tomb of the Good Druid? I don't think there is. And Quirko's making that sort of Might and Magic 6 or 7 portal sound, which makes me feel like there's something really magical nearby. There's a wolf. A wolf has howled. And of course it went the long way round. Now, if I go into the Tomb of the Good Druid, I can definitely find 2 meteoric iron ore nodes. Also, if I go in there, I am almost definitely going to be fighting the Four Dweller Knight. Okay, so let's... Already? Oh yeah, there he comes. Okay. Ah! Right. You can fuck off. Come out of the walls, please, dear God. Die, please. Here. Okay. Look, if we don't kill him, he'll disappear, which is also fine. Let's get that ready. And, oh dear God, 75% is good, yeah. Okay, great. He may be immune, but he's not immune to bleed, apparently. bleed's gotta be good. Just keep refreshing it. Oh, come on, that was so close and so worth it. Oh, you know what to do, you know what to do, you know what to fucking do. Just saying. Right. Oh. So. Well, number one, I suppose, would be to try and clear out the area so we don't keep getting jumped by additional foes while we fight him. Number two, absolutely use Bleeder Rogue when he appears. And if we can fight in the middle of the glowing field, all the better. These stumps may prove a problem. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to whack this right here. Where? Okay, the fact that I don't see him yet. I see him. Now back to these. Well, he quickly became immune. Well, that's by the by. Now. That's all of those potions used. Let's grab all of these. Oh, oh yes. And those. Okay, fine. Oh, that was really close now. That was really close. Okay. I'd like to believe that allegedly I can do this. Oh, really close. You know what I should do? I think I know what I should do. I think... I probably have time to reapply this if I stun him as well. I think what I should do is save the bloody game. So I'll do that. You know what? Fair's fair. There's one save name that's really obvious. And yes, using this sword is hurting me every time I hit him, but not as much as it hurts him. I need to keep the bleed up, can't afford to let it expire, which means I need to be hitting him every 2 or 3 seconds. Oh joy. In all fairness, I was trying to hit him virtually every second, and doing a reasonably good job of it. I need room to work. Could come from any direction, probably not that one, he tends to come from a bit of a distance. And now, my hands are getting too uncomfortable. Too tense. Now he does get stuck in on scenery sometimes, which I can possibly use to my advantage. Hello? I presume you would like to fight me now. Be feeling. Is very neutral. So there's 2 things I can do here. Firstly, I can use potions while like this, Yeah, so do that. But secondly, while he's down, right. Clearly running low on potions, so I have 12 of these. Oh, fuck off. I had him up to 63 bleed there. Oh, I should have gone for load save instead of last checkpoint. Oh well. I think I did worse than last time. I do wonder if that's a safe haven. I think I do need to unequip the bleeder rogue after applying it because I can't afford to accidentally use it in the fight because it's such a slow application. Now there is a druid up there, so I imagine it would be a safe location. I feel I'm nearly there. You know what else I'll try though? Let's swap for a different spell. Oh no, we want a... We want one of the constant damage ones. Flame Torrent. There we go. Here we are, Blue Giant. You've been waiting for this. You've heralded your approach often enough with your earlier visitations. And you're not going to let me leave this area without meeting you. Oh god, okay. Right. That did not go according to... Fuck. See? Instinctively tried to apply it again instead of healing. I might need to use the weird power just to be able to get the bleeder rogue off. And he appeared nice and close that time. Let's swap that back for Flame Torrent. Because it might just help. When he becomes immune to the sword, we might just be able to burn him a bit. We may just need to survive him until dawn. Or go up there and check if it's safe. And trust me, while I'm this heavily overburdened, that's not a bad idea. I don't think I'm in danger of leveling anytime soon, but it would have been really nice. So let's just try and make our way to safety. And discover that this could be completely open after all. Oh, well, he's there. Now let's break his line of attack. And replace that with this. There we go. Yeah, happy to die that time. It doesn't appear to be safe, does it? So, yeah. Look, that was interesting. In that we allowed the bleed to expire too many times, and it did not help us. Also interesting in that blocking his charge actually seemed to completely block his awareness of us. This bleed build does appear to be potent in terms of the size of the bleed stacks it can apply. Also, I think that's twice I've wasted the King's power. Well, that it's been interrupted by a knockdown just as I've triggered it. I've also tried to use a couple of items on when I've been stunned and knocked down, essentially, so that's not good either. Okay then. If we just continue in a semi-straight line and walk between these two stones and up the steps. I mean, maybe there's some areas he simply physically cannot reach. This does not appear to be one of them. Excuse me. Dressed. It would appear I'm massively overburdened, and perhaps you can help with that. Oh, this feels so dumb. It might just work a bit though. Mind. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, definitely working. Okay. Where's the... There we go. Right. And now we may be in somewhat better fighting shape, and that's not saying much. And I don't want to put you at risk if he does show up here, so let's just save that. And maybe if I'm really lucky, I can just camp right here. This feels dumb, by the way. But it worked. Not going to complain too much. Let's get out of here. And we can tackle the Blood Knight again, the Wyrd Knight again, when we're slightly better at being able to deal with him. Slightly. The bleed build is definitely a way to go. Now the problem with the bleed build is that it's so effective against him that it runs the risk of becoming our de facto go-to build for the rest of the playthrough. Speaking of the rest of the playthrough, I do need to pay attention to the clock. Right. Okay. Well, we should go revisit our lover and say, you know what? We've missed you, you weird-ass control freak. And actually, with someone like that, that's probably the best way to deal with it, to embrace it. When they're like, you will do as I say, you're like, I know. And you love it really, don't you? Because yeah, it'll wind them up the wrong way and they'll get a bit... But that kind of acceptance, it'll go both ways, you know, rather than them getting frustrated that you don't do whatever they want all the time. One more, then out. You know what? Since we're there, might as well. Might as well try. You know, just gather it all up. I'm not going to go up there for the one up there because it's only iron or copper or something. Instead, oh, you know what? Since it's daytime, yeah, we're just going to put that there. There we go. Okay. I was going to go to see her ladyship, but instead I think I'll try and hit up the Horns of the South while it's still light, and then make it back to hers by nightfall. Say good evening, then go out looking for the Wyrd Knight on my way back north. This might all fail completely, and it would be nice. Okay, what would we get if we leveled? I think we'd get the second level of Deep Wounds. That feels required. Oh, sure, let's just get that lot. I can stick that lot in the stash as well, excellent. The Avalon Crimes, number 63. Special edition, The Bloodbound Brothers. Aren't they all special editions? Or was I? I'd have to go look at the others. Fawn and Bran, known to our readers as the Bloodbound Brothers, each command their own band of outlaws operating in the southern reaches of Avalon. Though bound by blood, the two haven't spoken in years. Their gangs work separately and the tension between them is plain as day. Fawn, the elder brother, has earned a reputation as a brutal and unpredictable leader who solves problems with brute force. He's behind some of the bloodiest raids on South Warden patrols, often leaving the bodies of soldiers out in the open. A message written in gore meant to make others tremble. Was that one of the reasons the captain of the Horns of the South ordered the gates of the keep sealed? Bran, the younger of the two, is known for his cunning. He's built influence through backroom deals and carefully chosen allies. Rarely seen drawing a blade himself, he prefers to let others do the dirty work, making it difficult for authorities to pin anything directly on him. This sounds like an advert for them, to be honest. And it's probably what a lot of the original newspaper articles about Jack the Ripper kind of sounded like. Rumour has it he's involved in the cultivation and trade of ether bloom, a plant used in small doses for healing but dangerously addictive in larger quantities. Oh, did I kill him? Possibly. Sources say Fawn doesn't hide his envy of Bran's success. Some claim he's deliberately stirring conflict to undermine his brother's position and reclaim dominance in the southern underworld. There's no open war between them. Yet. But the situation is volatile. One wrong move and this family feud could erupt into full-blown bloodshed. Is there anyone bold enough to stop the rising anger of the Bloodbound Brothers? Whispers suggest that Camelot has placed a hefty bounty on their heads, though no bounty hunter has stepped forward. Frankly, we're not surprised. The brothers are notorious for their savagery. Then again, perhaps it won't be a sword from outside that ends them. Perhaps it'll be each other. Subscribe to the Avalon Crimes at your local merchant today. I was going to highlight the lack of the two, then I decided to blatantly add it in myself. Okay. Let's hot-foot it while we can before we get overburdened again. And unburden ourselves at the earliest opportunity. Oh, fuck off. Look. Okay, great. Yeah, you lot run that way. I'll just run this way. And we'll see who gets to the other side of the river first. You do, apparently, because wolves are faster, obviously. Now. Don't mind me, I'm hopefully safe from your ire and scorn. Scorn is different to ire. Ire is outright sort of hatred and aggression. Scorn is... There's aggression in scorn, but it's more an element of looking down upon something, going, you're beneath me, you're rubbish, you're scum. You know, the kind of things a lot of people have been saying recently, and getting let off of in the courts after agitating in most extreme manners. Yeah, we know who I mean. If you don't, that's okay. You know, people used to get arrested in this country for something called hate speech. In fact, I believe they probably still do. And apparently now they get let off if they're Labour Party members. It's all so corrupt. I tell you, it's disgusting. And the most disgusting thing about this corruption is that the people do it will come up with the excuse that the other people would do it as well if they could get away with it. Not necessarily. I mean, knowing the other people they're speaking about, quite probably actually. But censorship has got out of hand lately. Come on then. Yeah, my turn. Bloody hell, the hammer was blocking looting? Really? So nice to be able to run again and rediscover the fact that I can, in fact, make quite a hasty... Oh, really? Come on. There we go. Almost attacked Quirk over, and we're overburdened again. Okay. I should probably make some more potions. Wait. No. Each swing deals 1 damage to me, so why does it seem to be applying bleed to me instead? Or is there a slight delay on the damage being applied? Because after I strike felling blows on opponents, I do appear to still be taking some continuous damage. Upgrading the weapon feels like a good idea, but it's not going to increase the bleed. The enchantment on this one seems to be a fixed enchantment, not a scaling enchantment. Could mine that. I'm here now. Yeah, okay. Let's revisit the place where it almost all started, because it all started in the island asylum instead. Apparently at some points in early access it was possible to swim all the way back to the island asylum from the mainland. I find that a little unlikely, and it's probably almost definitely not possible now. But we can sort ourselves out some serious equipment upgrades. So I was going to say, upgrading the two-handed sword feels like a good idea for the damage boost. However, as the Wyrd Knight rapidly adapts to become invulnerable to whatever damage we're using against him, except the bleed which he is doing to himself, then it would seem that upgrading the damage on the sword is completely pointless. But he's not the only thing I'll be using the sword against. And if I purely upgrade the armour, that's not going to affect any bleed or ongoing damage I'm taking, because it will affect damage coming from an outside source. Absolutely. And I'm just not used to there not being an enemy in that field. I was looking at that fence post going, is that a man slightly distant? No, it's just a fence post. It's so nice to be able to safely walk this road. And look at the time. And yes, I am collecting roses for the healing potions. We may have to stay overnight in the keep. Actually, that's not an entirely bad idea. I'm thinking... Now, see, I was originally thinking another 2 or 3 levels to be able to tackle the Wyrd Knight. I do hope he's not a pun. The Wyrd Knight in the Wyrd Knight. And they were like, hey, it's called the Knight, so let's put a knight in it, and you fight the knight, and then it's not dangerous anymore. Yeah, could well be a joke. A jape, a jest. I suppose it is what we make of it, but it'd be interesting to know the original intent. I'd like to imagine that the original birth and conception of that idea was not a pun. They might have come to see the pun afterwards and appreciated it, but they probably don't call him the Wyrd Knight. They probably call him like the Seeker or something. Seeker in Shadows. Wyrd Knight in the Mist. Alright, yeah, so getting back to the 3 possible presets. I think this game uses a mixture of 2 of them and doesn't use much of the middle one. So I think it uses some of the first, some of the third. But I think it weaves them together to make a whole, rather than individually. So the first preset is power to the people, the power of Avalon has crumbled, everyone's being independent and American, and fuck you authority figures, we hate you all, right? I don't like that one very much because it's a bit crude, right? The second one is you're working for, you know, Avalon are actually, Camelot is actually good guys, and you're working with them to try and do stuff to help protect people. Is that copper? No, it's wood. Okay, fine. But you know what? I can sell all 3 of those. And that. Definitely not selling that or that. Now, I don't know if he becomes too immune to damage types, as in physical or magical, or if it could be possible to just swap between weapons periodically. There we go. And I'm going to presume I can't turn in the bounty for this chap here, which is totally fine. But I can stash the guy's stuff. I should also head up this way anyway, not just because the stash is here, but because Killian isn't down there on my left anymore, he's over this way, having received his promotion. Because I might have some brigands' flesh to turn in with all those brands on it.
Please, state your business.
Guess what?
A fight to the death. It must be so exciting.
Seems like there was at
Do you
least
keep
one.
bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
Looks like there was 10 of them. Okay, excellent. I feel I should indulge in some potion making. After I stash stuff. Right. No, not taking, putting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll keep this out because it's not very heavy and I want to see more of the set. However, we're still not getting these Marrowghast shells. What else looks heavy? Would be nice at some point to know what the stone can be used for. Okay, that'll do. Probably should gather up more sage on my journeys as well. Right. There we go. It seems the weekly patches have slowed down, but the developers are working on a big content patch that will expand Act 3 a lot. That's great, because we're not in Act 3 yet. Okay? Means I won't... Oh, right, yeah. Since it's still... I should try... I should try crafting 2 potions at a time now. Oh wait, no, I don't have that skill yet. Okay. Now why do I not have the crafting recipe for Bleeder Rogue? I could have sworn I did. What's this? Vigor Tea. Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Okay. What else? I should check on cooking supplies. The usual butter, milk. Hello? Okay, oats. Okay, we're taking that. His supplies have seriously dwindled since the great supply reduction in the keep. I mean, Heber's supplies being halved is kind of okay. His supplies, though, he seems to have lost out on some significant items that would go into crafting. Speaking of crafting, actually, let's absolutely do some equipment upgrades while we're here before I go and cook.
What a nice day.
Wow, he sounded very close there when he wasn't. Okay. Upgrade. None of you stuff. By which I meant the new items I'd picked up. Right. There we go, that's pretty good going. Is it the cloak? Well, hang on. Oh! Does the enchantment stop scaling at +4 on these boots? Or is it that the... No. Increases maximum stamina. Okay. Where are you hiding? You know what? If I go up to +4, and then I can upgrade one more thing. Would be nice to upgrade some of this stuff, but it would be nice to find heavier gear. Right. You know, the straight up damage boost? Yeah, but he becomes immune, so... Sure. And let's make some things and stuff. Starting with a lot of leather. Because how's craft many not available, but I'm constantly... Oh, it's cycling through different ones, isn't it? I see. No, it is the same. Right. Okay. Some of these... Oh! Is it treating the stash and what I'm carrying as separate stacks? That would make a lot of sense, actually. Bizarre, but sense all the same. I need to actually make a thing, don't I? Oh, bollocks. You know what I should have done? You know what? That's such a colossal fuck up. But I'm going to fix that. So clearly I was too focused on upgrading equipment and not enough on my actual needs. Look, it's gone 5 in the morning, okay, I'm allowed to make mistakes. And also that looked like a 100% chance item. So, we will do crafting before upgrades then. And I will start with all the leather. Stashed in 3 different places. Okay, that was a lot quicker this time for some reason. Okay, right, so I need to make this apparently. There we go, that's done. I'm not going to do it again. Hello. Grindelow stuff. Well then, we're getting into this again, are we? Fine. By which I mean weak items. Flame Gorged Moor, I don't think I've made it. And again, weak. Oh, that is... Yeah. You know what though, there's nothing too special there. Okay, so now we'll go to upgrades. And we will say our two-handed sword can be upgraded once or twice. You know, but shield actually. Not that we're using it against the Wyrd Knight that much. So, there's the bow. Where are you hiding? There are you hiding. Right, we go 4, 5. So that's 5. So one on the peripherals. Cloak is 1 or 2. 1. Oh, well, you know what? Sure. And then the other 2 went into crafting. It's fine. Osbrit, I got stuff for you. Right, let's go cook some food. And then I should probably end the episode because I think it's looking like something an hour and a half again. You know what? It was fun though. Let's make some scones. Where's the one with... Okay. The one with the stamina regeneration. There we go. Might as well knock off some more scones. There we go. We now have plenty of food. Which, as health replenishes automatically outside combat rather quickly. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I was thinking of Skyrim and other games like that. Right, let's see. We've made it, so that's good. Yeah, that probably is a lot better actually. Okay. And this is autofill, so we don't get to... We do. Is that our best? Probably not, actually. Okay. Well, I really should probably end the episode here, so that's what I think I'm going to do. Back facing the gate of the Horns of the South, just like old times. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one, where I'll probably try to pick a fight with the Wyrd Knight on my way back north. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.